Hey, it's Angie with the Guillette Group, and today we're going to do something a little different. We get asked a lot about non-gated communities, so I'm going to show you a few today. Let's go. Okay, we're going to start our tour today in a neighborhood called Meadowbrook in Estero, and this is about literally 2 or 3 minutes from Coconut Point Mall. So turning into the community here, so first thing that you'll notice is it is still nicely landscaped and has sidewalks on both sides. So while this is a non-gated community, it does still have a small HOA, but the fees are pretty reasonable because there are not amenities as part of this neighborhood. So your fees are really just covering the few, they have a couple gardens and some sitting areas and then your main entryway. But as you can see, again, sidewalks on both sides. What's nice about this neighborhood is every house is a little more unique. So you can see it's not quite the same look and feel as a lot of our master planned gated HOA driven communities, but this gives you a nice option for low fees in an amazing location. So there are only single family homes in this neighborhood, and as you can see, because it's a little more established, it still has mailboxes in the front yard. It is built around a couple lakes, and now we're going to head on to the next one. So as you can see there in front of us is the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Bonita Springs, and we are now going to check out another community called Dorado Acres. So this is a non-HOA, non-gated community. So there is a lot of building still happening. So there were quite a few lots still available in this neighborhood, but with the increase in our population, builders are swooping up land and continuing to put new products on the market along with our resales, which is great to help our inventory. So you can see here there are no sidewalks. The lots are larger. This neighborhood really is kind of old Florida charm. There's paved and unpaved roads. The lots are definitely oversized, and there is an eclectic mix of Florida bungalows, still homes, and newer concrete block homes, like you just saw one there. So as we continue to drive through this neighborhood, you will see some options of that. But again, like you can see right there, there's a boat in the driveway. That is one of the bonuses of living in a community like this. There is no HOA, so less restrictions. Right there, we've got a trailer, so you are allowed to store things on your yard, on your lot, when you live in a community without the restrictions. So it's important that we have opportunities for people to live in places like this as well. We have a lot of small business owners who have trucks and they've got things they need to store, and it just gives a little more freedom of living when you choose to live right there, we've got a boat. So again, you can kind of see the difference in the homes here. Each home is going to look a little different. Now, a lot of the newer builds are looking kind of similar to each other because they have similar floor plans that are, kind of what we see a lot here in Florida, in Southwest Florida, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Now, leaving Dorado Acres, just want to show you location-wise how close this is getting to the Estero Bay. Right now we are headed towards the Hyatt. That's that tall building that is right in front of us, and on the left we have the Colony Community, which is lovely. We do have a video that highlights that community if you're interested in learning more about it. But we were just heading back here, just want to show you an exciting new project that is coming to our area, and it's garnering a lot of buzz, and we're excited to kind of see how it starts to transpire. We've seen a lot of marketing about it, but they are adding a Ritz-Carlton residences right here close to the Hyatt, down here close to the Estero Bay. So while we were in the area with Meadowbrook and Dorado Acres, just thought we would show you how close some of this stuff is. So coming up ahead on the left, you will see the sign for the Ritz-Carlton residences. On the right, we have the Raptor Bay Golf Club that I believe is getting ready to go through a rebranding. So all of that is kind of back here in the corner, and straight ahead was Estero Bay. Now we're switching gears a little bit, and we just pulled into San Carlos Estates, which is a non-gated, non-HOA area in Bonita Springs. So this is a large mass area. There are a lot of homes in San Carlos Estates, and there are a lot of new homes continuing to be built. So you can see the differences right here as we're driving in. So yes, there is a lot of trees and there's a lot of land that is still available here, in addition to the land that is being developed. We're seeing a lot of new builds coming into this area, like we are everywhere in Southwest Florida, frankly, as our population continues to increase. And I think they say 1,000 people moving a day to the state of Florida. We are definitely seeing that in Southwest Florida as well. One difference that you'll see from when we do our tours of the gated communities, so there are no sidewalks. This is the main drag here. It does have bike lanes on each side of the road. You see longer driveways, and a lot of times the homes are set back a little more. That's because most of these lots are at least 1 acre. So for anyone who's looking for more land, who's looking for some privacy, looking to be able to have some freedom of living, this is a really great option. So this main drag goes down. We have streets that shoot off all the sides, and we're going to take a ride down one of them just so that you can continue to get a feel for how this is different than our planned gated communities. You know, it's kind of hard to explain when people are asking us questions about the difference. So we just wanted to do a tour in some of these areas just so that we can show you and you can kind of get an idea for yourself. So the biggest difference is because there are no rules. Each lot looks different. You can see different varieties of fences, different varieties of landscaping, different varieties of trees. Some people have trees in the front of the yard, some people have it cleared. Some of the homes are incredibly well maintained and landscaped, some of them a little less though. But the beauty of living in an area like San Carlos Estates is that you get to make those decisions for yourself. So again, you can see some driveways are pavered, some are rock, some are concrete. So anything goes pretty much as long as you're following the county rules when you're in these communities. Now we're just going to head to one last little community in Bonita Springs that is an HOA community, but it is non-gated. So again, we've got all of these different variations that you can find down here in Florida. Some of these areas are small and these communities are small. So if they are something that interests you, sometimes we just have to watch for inventory. Like this one here, we're pulling into Fairway Dunes. It is a single family homes. These are all smaller, probably in the 14 to 1500 square foot range. But as you can see, it is non-gated. It does have a small pool and some amenities. Your HOA dues are very reasonable in a community like this. So we've got, you know, non-gated, non-HOA, non-gated HOA. We do have all these available here in Southwest Florida. And we would love to talk to you about any of these if you have any questions on them.
You can find us on social media. You can also comment directly in the boxes below, or you can call us or text us directly at 239-776-6872. We want to know, what questions do you have about living joy in Southwest Florida? Give us a call anytime. We would love to help you experience the Southwest Florida lifestyle.